Lincoln Railer basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live on WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, Friendship Manor, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, Stacy Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Rao Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, and by Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul.
Trying to tip it back, but the opening tip is controlled by Glenwood. They move right to left here as we sit courtside at Chatham High School, and we are underway, the last regular season contest of the season. Allen back on top to Carson Aheron. Aheron on top now on the left side to Matt Ballman.
Yeah, we've talked about this. Could be low scoring. What was it, 39-28 the last game?
Yeah, we've seen, well, I think we talked about it in the first game as Ethan Hunt fires a three, up and good. And you remember last year at Lincoln in the conference finale, it was Ethan Hunt who's the one that killed the Railers.
Yeah, and he can shoot it. He especially shoots it really well at home.
Railers their first possession. KJ Fry comes off a screen. He fires for three, rattles in and out. Rebound down to Ballman.
Good look, too, by the Railers, and got it to their best shooter, their hottest shooter so far, and that's been Fry. And Fry couldn't get it to go around all the rims.
Aheron back to Hunt. Now on the left side to Allen. Bob's back on top to Ballman. Minute and a half gone by in this one. Titans with the only scorer of three from Hunt. Allen down in the corner. Hunt's going to fire another one. It's on the way. That's off no good. Fight for the rebound. Bowers tipped it, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. They're going to say Bowers the last to tip it, so it'll stay with the Titans just to our left.
Yeah, you said rebounding Joel Alexander underneath there. Probably going to be an all-conference player. One of their better guys. Him, Allen, and Hunt are the guys you got to key on if you're the Railers.
Ball tipped out of bounds. Good hands by Fry as it's knocked out in front of the Railer bench. Again, the starters for Glenwood: Matt Ballman, Carson Aheron, Joel Alexander, Ethan Hunt, and Parker Allen. Alexander and Hunt, the only seniors, so this their last game here at Glenwood. Jumper, corner, Hunt shoots over everything. Ball into the hands of Isaiah Bowers.
Yeah, Parker Allen, of course, the brother from the guy that was pretty good here for several years, Peyton Allen, and he's just a junior, so we're going to see him again next year.
5:50 to go first quarter. Grunder over to Bowers on the right wing, back to Garrett. Screen from Grunder, three up, three
nice.
Good.
Yeah, Railers read the play to perfection, and the guy Isles gets a three at the top of the key from about a foot behind the three-point line and lined it up, and nice to see Garrett to get off to a nice start to start the game.
5:30 to go. Railers and Titans tied at 3. Ballman now works it on the left side down to Aheron. Alexander, and we've got a violation. Stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense by the Railers. Really, it's been Ethan Hunt taking all the attempts so far. 3 attempts for the Titans. Has been all threes from Ethan Hunt. He's made 1 and missed 2.
5:15 to go, tied at 3. We thank you for joining us here on a Friday night. Railers into the front court as Isles on the right wing. Back on top to Bowers. Isaiah's picked up his dribble now over to Garrett. Isaiah fakes back over to KJ. Hop watched by Alexander.
So tough to penetrate this Chatham Glenwood defense. There again, Bowers tries to get to the lane, can't against too good a help defense. Really, when the Railers have been successful and scored points on Chatham, Jeff, it's been through transition, getting the ball out and moving, getting up and down the court.
4:40 to go. Railers still on this possession, looking for a good shot. Hands off to KJ, now on the right wing to Garrett. Bowers working against Ballman. Over to Garrett. On top to Fry. Left wing to Hop. Hop cross court to Bowers. Bowers rises up 3 on the way. That's going to be off no good. Rebound's going to come down to a Heron for the Titans. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 3. You know, I think one of the other things, Josh, is these teams know each other so well. You're not really going to surprise anybody with anything you run.
No, and they know each other. We've played each other a lot of years, not only in the regular season, but a lot of postseason action too.
Ball inside to Alexander. Alexander pull up from 10. No good. Tip try is not going to be any good. It's Grunder who comes out with it for the Railers. Yeah. Lincoln looks to push it. Hop into the front court quickly.
Yeah, I think that's what Aaron's got to do is push the basketball and make Alexander guard him full court.
Hop controls over to Fry. Now back near side to Isles. Already past the halfway point of quarter number 1. And we're only tied at 3. Hop hands over to Fry. Fry down the lane. Back out to Isaiah Bowers. Back out to Hop. Hop bounce over to Isles. Isaiah to Hop. Hop's going to go in the lane. Dump it down in the corner. Garrett rises up for 3. Shoots it long. Ball tipped out of bounds. Nope. It's going to be saved inbounds by Hunt.
Yeah, too quick of a shot. Garrett really wasn't on balance that time. Tried to get it up in a hurry, and that's not him. He's got to get his feet set and be ready to shoot, and that time not a good one.
3 minutes to go. A 3 by Isles and a 3 by Ethan Hunt, the only scoring here tonight. Near side to a Heron. Kicks it over far side now to Ethan Hunt. Down on the wing. Skips it all the way across court to Allen. Allen going to drive in. Nice move. Flips it up. He shoots over everything. Ball out of bounds. That's going to go to the Railers.
Yeah.
And Hop and Alexander got tied up on the rebound, and both went to the ground, letting them play early.
It's going to be physical. They know that. Refs know that. They've done a pretty good job of letting them go. Really, offense not looking good on either either side. So defense really good for both teams.
The 2:30 mark hits with the Railers and the Titans tied at 3. Isles out to Fry, now right side to Bowers. Isaiah's going to drive in the lane, take it strong, bounces to Grunder. Grunder in the baseline, back out to Garrett near the timeline. Bowers, and Isaiah's going to be called for steps. 2:13 to go. Coach Alexander barking out some signals. You've been on the end of those barks, haven't you?
They're not good either.
Near the 2-minute mark, tied at 3. Allen at the top of the key. Back to Ethan Hunt. Left side to Heron. Cross court now to Ballman.
The Railers have done, Jeff, on the 1-2-2 is really pushed Chatham out way behind the 3-point line.
Allen's 3 is no good. Isaiah there for another rebound. And a reach is going to be whistled. And that'll be the first foul of the contest as it goes against Alexander. And offensively, as you said, neither team's looked real good. No. But Isaiah's done a nice job on the boards on the defensive end.
Hence the 3-3 score on the board. But, yeah, both teams defensively have know how important this game is for both teams. So the defense has been good. Neither offense really ready to get going yet.
Hop hands to Bowers at the top of the key. Railers, little weave back and forth. Hop at the free throw line, turns in the lane, pull up from 14 is good.
Yeah, he's got Alexander on him, which Alexander just picked up one of those fouls that Aaron Hop and Bowers have been doing a lot this year on the other side of the court, a reach-in foul because of maybe a little frustration. So Alexander's got one foul. He's guarding Hop. Let's see if we can get the ball to Hoppy and pick up another one.
Minute 10 to go in the first quarter. 5-3, Lincoln with the advantage. Inside to Allen. Skips it over on the far side to Ballman. Ballman's going to drive, and I think they're going to get KJ for the bump. And for KJ, that'll be his first on the Railers. 1:05 to go. Bryson Kirby will check in for the Railers. Bryson will replace Garrett Isles. Well, I remember a few years ago we had a halftime score between these two teams of 8-5. Allen tried to kick it over to Hunt. He finds the handle. Dump it into Alexander. Has it knocked away and stolen. Bowers tipped it over to Grunder.
Yeah, good job by Bowers. Came in from behind Alexander and tipped it away. So good job, active defense by the Railers.
And now with 45 seconds to go, do the Railers hold for one. Hop in the corner to Kirby. Back to Fry. We're down to 35 seconds. And we hear the bark out for one shot for the Railers.
Yeah, Chatham Glenwood content to let us have it. They're not a pressuring man-to-man defense. They're going to stay in around that three-point line and really sag in. You know, a lot of times what Chatham does too, Jeff, they know so many of our plays. When we start to enter the pass in, they'll double team that first pass right away and take that set away. So look for Chatham to do that. They were doing it in the sophomore game.
We're down to 10. Hop at the timeline. He fires left side to Grunder, down to 5. Needs somebody to come out. Grunder over to Bryson. Bryson launches. It's no good. At the end of the first quarter, it's a low score. Lincoln with the lead, 5-3. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Along with Josh Komnick, Lloyd Kirby handling video duties here tonight. Jeff Benjamin with you. We start the second quarter. Railers, the basketball, and a 5-3 lead. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
KJ Fry, top of the key, back to Hop. Hop over in the corner to Bowers. Looks to go baseline, cut off, back out to Hop. Hop this side to Bryson Kirby. On top to Fry. Fry spins, top of the key. Kicks over to Bowers. Hop working against Alexander. Over to Isaiah in the corner, 3 on the way, back rim, no. Isaiah grabs his own rebound, fights in, layup is good.
Yeah, good job by Isaiah. Follow his shot. You know, you hear that from your dad and your grandpa all the time. Follow your shot, son. Well, that time Isaiah did, and it worked. Got the rebound off the follow and was able to put it back in.
7-3, Railers now up 4, a minute gone by in the second quarter. And Josh, you've talked about it for a long time. The good shooters know when they're the first one to know it's going to be off.
Well, and they know where it's coming to too. They know if it's coming at them or if it's going to go off. So you see that shooter a lot of time is the best rebounder, and that time Isaiah was. Plus, it's got to be effort. You saw the only guy going for it was Isaiah, and he was able to come up with it.
Well, we saw that a lot last night over at Clinton with the Lady Railers. It was hustle.
Well, they wanted offensive rebounds in there. 26 or 7 of them, I think.
So that first foul of the night whistled on Bryson Kirby. Almost falling out of bounds. Baseline to Allen. Dump it into Heron. Ball still loose. Picked up by the Railers. Chatham looked a little out of sorts on that offensive set. Another turnover gets it back to Lincoln. 6.5 to go first half. Lincoln with a 7-3 advantage.
I think Coach Blakeman's getting a little upset. He doesn't know the hand signals that the Railers are doing. All he knows is the play calls by the name of them. And Coach Al is doing all hand signals like a catcher would to, or a third base coach would to a hitter. He's getting a little upset that he doesn't know the hand signals.
Hop dumps it down low to Grunder. Goes through his hands, but he's able to recover. Right side to Bowers. Bowers will fire a 3. That's short. Rebound comes down to Glenwood. Ethan Hunt will walk it across the timeline. Now gets it right side to Alexander. Alexander hands to Allen. 5:40 to go. Railers with a 7-3 lead second quarter. A Heron good double team by Hop and Fry. But Allen's open in the lane. Tries to kick it over. Hunt's wide open. It's on the way. It's off long. And I think they're going to get KJ with a rebounding foul. And, you know, we've talked about it before. It may not be what actually happens, but it's perception. KJ had a great box out, but Alexander went for the rebound, and it makes it look more of a foul.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get the rebound at all. And he's boxing out, and the other guy jumps up, and he falls on KJ's back. And, you know, what else are you going to do?
Allen leans in. That's no good. Ball tipped out. Garrett Isles trying to grab it, and he does. KJ out as Isles is back in. 5:15 to go. Lincoln hanging on to that 7-3 advantage. Grunder with a shot fake. Nice one to clear the defender. Gets it on the baseline to Bowers. Off the glass. Are they going to count it? No. Offensive foul. No. Offensive foul whistled on Isaiah. Boy, not sure about that one. As Isaiah.
That guy wasn't even set. Wasn't even close.
So at 5-10, Isaiah picks up his first foul, fourth team foul, and more importantly, it wiped out a basket.
Yeah, and it would have been a foul on Alexander, his second, and that was a bad call.
Hunt's three spins off, no good. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Iheron. Well, as Tom Larry used to say, the officials must be doing a good job because nobody's happy.
Well, and that was a bad call too, because that was out on Isaiah. The same guy called that one.
4:45 to go. Still at 7-3. Garrett over on the far side to Bryson, now back to Isles. Bowers on top to Kirby. Hop. Railers being very patient here tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to see Aaron just put his head down and get to the basket on Alexander. Try and pick up that other foul.
Bowers out to Hop. Now to Bryson near the timeline, swatted out of bounds. Good quick hands by Ethan Hunt. 4:18 to go here in the first half, Josh. 7-3, and Glenwood scored the first basket of the night. Timeout's being taken by Glenwood. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. 4:18 to go in the second quarter. It's Lincoln 7, Glenwood 3. Back with more Lincoln Railer basketball. Railer basketball this year brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, Headline Salon, LLC, Grau Incorporated, also Lincoln Heating and Cooling, and Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors. Well, we talked about the low scoring that Lincoln and Chatham always seems to get together, and right on cue, 7-3 with 4:18 to go in the half.
Yeah, I thought we'd at least hit double digits by halftime, but that may be tough for Chatham to do. If the Railers can get another three, we'll hit that at 10. But yeah, again, methodical, slow offense. You can't penetrate. You can't really get anything going. And both teams yet to really they may not. The defense may win out easily.
Three from the corner by Bryson Kirby is no good. Rebound down to Ballman. Halfway through, 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Parker Allen in the far corner. Swinging inside, they get it to Iheron. Had it stripped away and stolen by Bryson Kirby. Well, Railers come the other way.
One thing the Railers have done a really good job this year is getting scrappy when a big guy brings the ball down, and that time again, Kirby went scrapping for it when their big guy went in and tried to dribble.
On the far side, Bowers back on top now to Hop. 3.5 to go. Still 7-3 Lincoln. Bryson thought about it, didn't take it. Now it hands it off to Bowers. Isles over to Kirby on the right side. Railers, have said, being very patient. Glenwood's defense has something to do with that. We're now nearing 3 minutes to go in the first half. Hop gets a screen from Drunder. Hop down the lane, goes up strong. Contact, no call, knocked out of bounds by Glenwood.
Yeah, good take by Hop. Good call by Coach. It was a high ball screen with the Grunder's man, and they switched on the screen, and Hop got right to the basket, but Alexander came over to help with the block shot. But a good play call.
Inbound to Bryson, fires right side, left it short, ball tipped out into the hands of Allen. Looking down court, there's a layup that's missed by Ballman, and now the Railers come back the other way. Hop, 1-on-3, streaking to the basket, kicks out to Garrett. Garrett takes the three, kicks it back out, got away with the walk there. Bowers down the lane, dumps it off to Grunder, baseline, left it way short. And then it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Railers. Boy, we caught a break with Garrett.
Yeah, I think you're right. I thought Ben, though, could have grabbed it and just went all the way to that basket. It looked like he had a nice lane. He had about a 5-foot jump shot right on the baseline, which is a tough shot. Those are shots you don't practice. Well, they don't practice them anymore. And I thought he could have taken one power dribble and got all the way to the rim.
2:15 to go in the first half. 7-3. Allen left side three. That's no good. Ball's going to be tracked down by Bryson Kirby.
Nice box out for the Railers. Kirby on Alexander.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. We need a score.
We've had a couple good looks, but they've made Bryson shoot it a little quicker than he really likes to, or that he has had rhythm for.
Aaron tried to go behind his back and lost it.
Yeah, good foul.
And then a foul is going to be whistled on Hop, and as you said, saved 2 points for the Railers.
Yeah, Hop reached out and grabbed Alexander, and as you said, it stopped. You see a lot of that in college and pros anymore. They get out on a break and they automatically foul them or reach out and hold. Hop did that this time.
1:45 to go. First on Aaron Hop, fifth on the Railers. Alexander goes baseline, kicks back out, swinging around quickly to Ballman. Had an open shot, didn't take it. Hunt will right side. That's up and good.
Yeah, you let him get open a few times, too many times. He's gonna hit. It's been all Hunt, which is only 6 points on the half, but he's got 2 threes.
Minute 20. Bowers looks to go baseline. Swinging around the perimeter. Now to Kirby. Back over to Isles. Boy, you almost get the feeling if they don't get a shot here early, do they maybe hold for one?
Why not? Go into the locker room with a lead.
Grunder in the corner. His jumper's on the way. In and out. Ball tipped out by Hop. Gets it out to Kirby. Over to Garrett. Now we're under a minute. Hop three. Yes.
Got it. Wide open, and credit Grunder and Bowers battled in on the offensive rebound. Got that tip back out to Kirby, and it resulted in a 3 from the top of the key.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Railers. With 40 seconds to go, Lincoln on top, 10-6. Well, it's more than 8-5.
Well, we've hit double digits. 30 seconds left in the half.
So now does Chatham just decide we're going to go in no worse than 4 down?
They're probably tired of playing defense, so they don't want to shoot. So let's hold the ball here for a little bit. At least we don't have to go back and play defense again, because each team has played. You know, the defensive time has been a ton. You see a lot of that in football. How long has the defense been out there? Well, they've been playing defense for a long time.
10 seconds. Railers up 10-6. Allen kicks back out to Hunt. Hunt, top of the key, backing. Ballman frees himself, fires, it's short. At halftime, Railers have the advantage. It's Lincoln 10, Glenwood 6. We'll be back with our halftime show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.